everyone, this is Maria Clark at Sweet Willow Designs and welcome to my studio. Today I have a video and PDF tutorial for you on how to make marking templates so that you can easily find the center of a circle, a square, a rectangle, or an oval. The templates also include various marking points so that you can place equidistant marks so that you can more accurately place embellishments or other design elements on your jewelry shape. I hope you enjoy this particular tutorial. Leave me a comment on my blog and let's get started. In this tutorial I'll be showing you how to make your own marking template to find the center and equidistant points on a circle, an oval, a rectangle, and a square. I came across this idea because I was looking for a template to actually mark jewelry shapes that I had been working on, and I was actually struggling with trying to find the center and then equidistant points for my various jewelry projects. So I needed to find a template and I really wasn't able to find one, so I decided to create one on my own, and this is the result, and I'll demonstrate this for you. It's very, very simple. This particular template is a circle, and you'll see that it has a mark for the center, and then in this particular one, this is a 4-inch diameter, there are lines at every 1/8 inch around the template, and it's really very simple to get this to work. You simply take the template and line it up as close as you can, find the circle that matches as closely as possible, and then using a toothpick, just go ahead and mark the center, and then you can mark equidistant points around the circle. And it's very simple as that. And then you have markings that you can use to actually place your embellishments, and you get a much more professional and fine placement for the additions to whatever the base is that you're using. The other thing I wanted to show you is you get 4 shapes with this. And I wanted to demonstrate that they're not necessarily going to be exactly the shape of your cutter. This happens to be a standard a Taco oval cutter, and you'll see that my template is not exactly that shape. But that's okay, because what you do is you just want to line it up as closely as you can. And this will stick a little bit because it's a transparency sheet. And then you're able to still find the center and then mark at various points. So even though it's not an exact match, it's close enough that you'll be able to use it for a variety of shapes. The same thing then for the rectangle and then for the square. So these have come in really, really handy, and I've been very, very pleased with them. I hope you enjoy them. I want you to really take a close look at the PDF and read the instructions, and I'll be back to show you a little bit more about the materials and the tools that are used to create these templates. So we're going to talk about the tools and materials that you need in order to do this project, and they're fairly easy to find. I did find everything that I used at my local craft and hobby store, and if you can't find them, you can find them online, and I've included links and resources in the PDF that you can download from my blog. The first thing that you're going to need is some transparent plastic sheets. These happen to be computer graphics, printable transparent plastic sheets, and these come 6 8.5 by 11 sheets to each one of these packages, which I got in the scrapbooking section of my craft store. The thing you want to look for when you purchase these is to be sure that you're getting the type for your printer, and up here in the right hand corner there's a note, and it'll say for inkjet or for laser. These happen to be the clear inkjet transparent sheets, and that's because that's the type of printer I have. So when you go buy these, look for that note so you're getting the type that's right for your particular printer. This was $7 for 6 sheets, and I used, of course, a 40% off coupon that brought the price down to really pretty good price per template. So go ahead and pick these up, the right type for your printer. The next primary tool that we need is a punch. And there are a number of different punches that you can use. This one you're all familiar with. This is pretty much standard handheld punch. What I like about this one is that the actual punch, the hole that's made, is 1/16 of an inch, which is perfect size for these small templates, and that you're able to really kind of get right into the cross section for where you want to punch. The issue with this particular punch is that it doesn't have a whole lot of depth here, so you can really only get maybe an inch and a quarter, inch and a half. So these templates that are in the PDF are 4 inches or 3.5 inches, and all you need to do to use this particular punch, because a lot of people have this one, is to cut the template down so that you have enough reach so that you can get it into your paper and you're able to make the punch. So this is a good choice. The other one I happen to have is this set. This is from Recollections, and it had 3 punches in it, and it has also a 1/16 inch punch, which I like. And the nice thing about this one is that it has about 3, maybe 2.5 to 3 inch reach here, so that makes a nice punch. And there's a little hole in the back here, I don't know if you can see that you can line up the cross points on the template, and then it's a simple punch like that. The one that I prefer is this one, and this one happens to be by Martha Stewart, and this is called a screw punch. I thought this was a little bit pricey. This was $24.99 at the craft store, so of course I had to use a half-off coupon for it, but I still thought that was kind of a lot. So you can go online and see if you can find something. If not, this one worked great, and it's actually my preferred because there aren't any limitations like on the other ones about the reach. So let me show you how this one works. This one comes with actually 3 tips of different sizes, and one of the tips is about 1/16 of an inch, so that one actually worked really, really well. So as I pull this, I need a self-healing mat, or you could use newspapers. And I'll just turn this piece of paper over so you can see it. You've printed out your transparent sheet and you've cut around the markings, and then you just need to place this on your pad and line this up, and then it's just a matter of screwing it down like that, and you get a perfect hole, and then you're able to get your holes easily wherever on this template you want to actually place them. I don't mark every single one. I do every other on this one. This is the 1/8 inch. So I just do every one. You just mark it where it's most convenient for you and where you think you'll get the best use out of it. But this particular punch works extremely well, and then you don't have any size limitations. You could even go bigger than this if you wanted. So those are the types of punches, and that's basically all the tools that you need in order to make these set of templates. The thing I would recommend is that you do print these out on a plain piece of paper first. And the reason I recommend that is I noticed that on the PDFs that there's a default, at least there was on my printer, there's a default to shrink to fit. And that affected the overall size of the template. So in the PDF you'll notice that there's a set of instructions on how to change the setting so that it's actual size. That way you can print the pages out on a plain piece of paper, measure them so that you know you're getting the actual 4 inches or 3.5 inch templates, and then you're good to go. So it's just a recommendation from me that you check the printer setting and then do a test print. So that's really all there is to getting the tutorial and to actually getting yourself a set of tools that you can easily use to improve the quality and the professional look of your jewelry pieces by finding the center of the shape, and then also equidistant markings. I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and I look forward to seeing your comments at the end of the blog.